There's been a trend online where people have been posting the top 5 movies that define them, describe who they are. And I thought it would be fun for Cenk and I to do the same thing. And so I'll begin.
All right, great.
All right, so one of my movies is Revolutionary Road.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I have talked about this before on the show. It is my absolute favorite movie. I watch it once a year at least. And every year I watch it, I have a different perspective on it, which is why I love it so much. So it's about a young couple. It's, by the way, based on a book. You should read the book, it's excellent. It's about a young couple living in a Connecticut suburb during the mid-1950s. And it's a bit of a struggle because of what the norms in society were at the time. You know, the wife would stay home and raise the kids. But Kate Winslet's character was an aspiring actress, and that career path failed for her. And her husband, who, you know, when they first met, he was kind of like unruly and wanted to see the world and like had this thirst for life. Well, he got bogged down by what I think most people get bogged down by, right? You got to make a living, and so he decided to take a promotion at a job that he didn't really care too much about, but was doing well for himself, well for his family, and his wife seemed a little irritated by that, and she wanted to feel like she was living. And so she was trying to persuade him to move to Paris, that the family would move to Paris and live a completely different, more exciting life. And I just think it's an incredible movie because it touches on so many different topics. It touches on like gender norms. It touches on you know, what happens to you when you end up giving up on a dream or a dream doesn't come to fruition. It also talks about reproductive rights, and that's like the darker element of the film. And I remember when I first saw it, Cenk, I felt that I was totally on the wife's side and totally against the husband. But year after year, the more and more I would watch it, my views on that dynamic changed. And so it's a great film. And the reason why it defines me is because I see myself in both characters in different ways.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And look, I was on the guy's side probably from the beginning, but I didn't want to tell you. So, no, in all seriousness, because yeah, I hear that urge that she has in the movie to want to live an amazing life. Oh, I feel that tremendously. But you have to find a realistic way to do it. So like come up with a plan and go, okay, now here's how we can actually execute it, right? But if you're just like, no, I want it, but you don't have a realistic way of doing it, you're gonna go to Paris and starve. So what do you want the poor guy to do?
Right.
So,
right.
But you're right that I have both of those things. I have the practical side and the joie de vivre.
Yes, Cenk, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go faster because I can't wait to hear your movies. Second and third, Kill Bill Volume 1. And Kill Bill Volume 2.
Okay. I am really surprised by that.
If you haven't watched these two incredible Tarantino films, you should. It's about an assassin who was shot by her ruthless employer, Bill, but she lives to plot her revenge.
Now it all makes sense. Okay, by the way, I hope it doesn't make sense in the context of employer.
No, it doesn't. But what I love about her is her thirst for vengeance resonates with me. Her strength is admirable. And what I also love is her femininity. Like I love femininity, like love it. I love it so much and it resonates with me. And so seeing this strong woman, you know, plot her vengeance and succeed was appealing to me, but she looked damn good doing it.
Yeah, so I actually have a Tarantino movie as well, but I didn't love the plot of Kill Bill, but the reason why you like it makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Casper's a little interested in vengeance against her enemies, so beware.
And her persistence, like that was the other thing, right?
Yeah, but kidding aside, guys, the combination of being really strong and feminine at the same time, yes, got you written all over it.
So my fourth is another Tarantino film,